Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am wearing the same thing I wore in the last video because I am pre-filming and I didn't want to have to change shirts. I'm doing a little bit of traveling, so I wanted to share with you the things that I pick up before a trip. So before I started packing, I ran to Target and Ulta to pick up a few essentials that you need when you're traveling, just things that are good to have on hand, and I'm just going to go through them with you because, to be honest, I do quite a bit of traveling and I always forget things, and so hopefully this video will give you a few ideas about what to take with you. These are all like the travel size things and small things that you can fit in your suitcase, at least for the most part. So the first thing that you have to have, and I always forget, but that is a nail kit. This one was a gift from my boyfriend's mom. It's the Tweezerman Studio collection, but it has a little nail kit, a file, some very pointy tweezers, and then the little tool that fixes your cuticles. It's very small, it's compact, you can put this in your makeup bag or something. So when I travel, I always notice that my nails start to break, they get really dry and brittle, and I don't know if that's just from the airplane and having dry skin or what it is, but you never want to get caught getting a hangnail or something, or not being able to fix up your nails while you're traveling. So this is always good. I've definitely had to purchase these on the go. So I have a couple of nail kits, but for some reason when I get home they kind of get spread out and then you can never find all of the different pieces that were originally in it. So I'm going to do my best to keep this one as a whole and take it with me. The next product is one that I absolutely love and I was almost out of, so I picked up a new one for the trip, and that is the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. This one is in the Brightener Illuminator shade 160. I use this almost every single day, and it's going to be great for this trip because of jet lag, and dark under eye circles are never cute when you're taking fun travel photos. This one is definitely going to go in my carry-on so that I can fix my dark circles when I get off of the plane. This one is a huge must. If you don't take the other things, you have to pick up some makeup wipes or face wipes. These are awesome to have in your carry-on. You can kind of keep your face moisturized with them while you're on the plane. You can do a little touch-up, a refresh when you get off of the plane, and they're just great to have when you're traveling in general. I have half of a pack of these, so I went and picked up another one, and I'm taking both with me just because you don't want to run out. I like the Simple Micellar wipes the best. I've used the Neutrogena ones. Those kind of left my skin a little bit oily, but these ones don't, and I just think they're fantastic. If you don't like using face wipes, at least pick up baby wipes or something that you can wipe your hands off with. They're just really handy to have with you. And then because I have very sensitive feet and I like to wear cute shoes, I picked up some healing blister bandages. So these ones are kind of like the gel. I think it's called Moleskin. You can actually buy Moleskin, which is a different product. But I picked these up at Target. There are 6 Band-Aids in here. Hopefully that will be enough. I might have to get a few more because I'm gone for quite a while. But this is just to protect. Basically, I put these on my heels when I wear new shoes, or if I know I'm going to be walking a lot in shoes that have rubbed blisters before that haven't necessarily been broken in. And I've noticed that shoes that don't bother me for one day, I wear them around walking more than I do in a normal day. They can still sometimes rub blisters. So these are just great to have. I throw a couple of these in my purse, so I'm never without them when I'm traveling because you never know when you're going to get a blister. This is one of my favorite products to travel with. It's the Downy Wrinkle Refresher. Wrinkle Releaser. Basically you just spray this on your clothes and then kind of stretch them out a little bit in all directions, hang them up, and it definitely works. I know this sounds kind of crazy, but I've used this before. It's in the travel section at Target where all the little bins are for the travel sized amenities. So you just spray, tug, smooth, hang, and hopefully it gets most of the wrinkles out of your clothes. It's not a miracle worker. It's not going to work better than using the iron in your hotel room, but if you're in a rush, this can definitely help. And also, if you take a shower, you can do this and then hang whatever you want to wear in the bathroom while you're showering, and the steam will work with this and kind of help release some of the wrinkles while it's hanging. It'll kind of just smooth down. So this is great, and I was excited to grab this because I almost forgot to pick it up. So this next one might get a little TMI, but let's be real. I work out a lot and I do not have thigh gap. I have muscular thighs, and I don't think in any reality are my hips wide enough to have thigh gap. So when you're traveling and you want to wear a cute dress or something, there is always the issue of your legs rubbing together a little bit and you get a little chafed, and that's not comfortable. So baby powder is the way to fix that. You can also use deodorant, and it's totally okay if you don't have thigh gap. Like I said, I don't have thigh gap. So you just dab a little bit of this in your inner thigh area, and it keeps everything dry. You don't get sweaty, because when you're walking around that happens. And like I said, this might be too much information, but it definitely helps. And if you want to pick this up, you can also use it for like dry shampoo and a few other things while you're traveling. It's just a good product to have. So definitely I recommend grabbing one of these little guys. Another thing I always forget, and you can usually count on hotels having this, but when they don't, it's an absolute disaster, and that is Q-tips. These guys are like the most useful tool to have, so I always like to get a little case. I actually got a bigger cardboard one on one of my last trips because I couldn't find this case, and it was just a little too big. It took up too much room in my suitcase. But this one is 30 cotton swabs. You can use them obviously to clean your ears, but also to touch up your makeup during the day. So I like having these just in my bag in case the hotel doesn't have them. If the hotel does have them, I save these for when I get to a place that doesn't. So these are awesome, and I like this little carrying case because they're not gonna like fall out in your suitcase and get everywhere, and the cotton swabs won't get all funky and covered in suitcase stuff. So this is awesome, and I am really excited to have this little carrying case because I haven't had this version before. So this is one of my all-time favorite travel tips, and that's to buy nail polish remover pads. I like to have my nails painted. I say that, and my nails aren't painted right now. But when I'm traveling, I like to have my nails painted. I just think it looks a little nicer, and that's my own prerogative. But it's also a pain in the butt to carry a full bottle of nail polish remover and like cotton swabs and all of the stuff you need to redo your manicure when you are traveling. So these are awesome because you can just take a few out of this. There are 10 in here, and I'm definitely not going to need 10 for my vacation, maybe 3 or 4. Take them out of the box, put them into a Ziploc bag, and then you have a really easy way to touch up your manicure or redo your manicure, because who knows, you might find a cute polish when you're traveling that you want to wear, and it just makes it a lot easier, and there's no way that your nail polish remover can leak all over your bag. So then another thing I picked up at Target are these 2 eyeshadow kits by Pixi. One of my favorite eyeshadow palettes to use is actually a full face palette, so it has eyeshadows, bronzers, blushes, all kinds of stuff in it, but it's really big, so it's not great to travel with. So I saw these on Instagram the other day, and I definitely wanted to give them a try because I like the product so much, and they're super small. This is like compared to my hand, so they're gonna fit into a travel makeup kit really, really well. So I picked up 2 different ones. This one is the Copper and Peach, and then this one is the Opal Glow. So I can't really see myself needing any more eyeshadows than this, and like I said, stack them on top of each other, and they're gonna pack really well in a makeup kit. I don't like taking giant makeup kits. I've had really bad experiences where they've fallen off of hotel bathroom counters and shattered. That actually happened to my Too Faced brow kit, and it was really, really sad. Fortunately, the one that broke was for blondes, and so it was way too light for my eyebrows. But anyway, I just really like these, and I don't want to take a big palette with me because I'm trying to save space in my suitcase, and I love these. So the next thing that I picked up was this Marc Anthony Curl Perfect Curl Cream. I have very curly hair, and I really like this product. I also use the curl defining lotion, but the cream often comes, I've only ever seen it in this size actually. So obviously when you're traveling, which one do you want to take with you? So I picked up 2 of these because I'll be gone for quite a while. When I travel, I don't often take my hair dryer when I'm going like abroad because the amperage is different, and the plugs and the outlets and everything is different. I don't want to be responsible for like destroying a hotel's electrical system. So I just use whatever they have in the hotel, which can get tricky because with curly hair I often use my diffuser. But this product, I put this on after I brush my hair. Obviously when it's wet, get out of the shower, brush my hair, throw this in with some leave-in conditioner, and then I can kind of run the blow dryer over my hair a little bit and let it air dry the rest of the way. And my curls look nice and they don't get frizzy and crazy. So definitely check this out. I've tried a lot of curl creams and I like a lot of different ones too. But this is the one that I've been stuck on for probably almost a year now, and I really like this one. And last but not least, I found this in the little Ulta like checkout area. It's the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. I bought this, I've never tried it, but I bought this, it smells good, to take on the plane with me because I do get very dry skin. I usually take my overnight chapstick, like the lip treatment I use, I think is by Neosporin or Neutrogena, one of the two, and it's really great. I put it on my lips before I fall asleep on the airplane. Then when I wake up, my lips aren't super chapped. I also like to take a little thing of moisturizer or eye cream or something because, like I said, my face just gets so dry, and it's a lot easier to combat that at the beginning of a flight than have to figure it out when you get off of the plane. I think this is going to help. It has aloe and rose water and all of these like wonderfully hydrating things, and you just mist it on your hair and your face throughout the day as needed. It says not to get in your eyes, so close your eyes before you spray this on your face, but I think this will be a nice little like plane refresher. So I'd love to hear everything that you take on travels with you. Obviously these are just a few things that I picked up specifically for this trip. I think the light just changed, so sorry if you noticed that. But like this video if you're excited about any summer trips or you have any summer tips that you have, because I'd love to see those in the comments. Let me know. I am always looking for some new travel tips. I also posted a video about packing for a long trip about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'll link that somewhere on the screen so you can check it out. Make sure you're following along on my Twitter and my Instagram. So I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I love you lots. Bye!